everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lottie and I am a personal trainer qualified in pre and postnatal exercise, and I'm currently 27 weeks pregnant, and today we're going to be doing quite a gentle workout. It's a series of exercises and stretches using the birthing ball or an exercise ball. My one is 65 centimeters for reference, and you don't need anything else. It's going to be quite quick but should hopefully feel good if you've got any aching. It's also getting our body moving and having a nice little stretch as well. I am wearing some grippy bar socks, but they're not essential. You can just do it barefoot as well. So we're going to get started by just sitting on our ball, and we're just going to come into a nice side stretch here. So we're going to lift one arm up and the other hand is going to glide down the side of the ball, and we're just stretching over. Should feel quite nice on the upper back and down the side of the body. Then we're going to come back up and over to the other side. Breathing as we move, keeping it nice and dynamic, moving over to the other side again. Perfect. Inhale to come up. Exhale back over to the other side. Good. Let's do one more each way. This is quite a gentle bit of movement today, but it feels nice just to do something. Perfect. Coming back up. We're then just going to come into some pelvic rolls. So we're simply going to be rotating the hips round, moving with the ball here. I'm on my tippy toes. I don't know if you can quite see my feet, but we're moving round in one direction. This is quite a nice little movement to do while you're watching TV or at the start or end of a workout. It just gets the pelvis moving. Should feel quite nice on the lower back as well. My dog is making some noise with his toys, so I really hope you can't hear that and it's not distracting. Perfect. We're then going to move around, rotate the opposite way. Perfect. Really nice. Should feel quite good in the hips as well if you've had any hip or pelvic pain. Good, let's go for one more. Perfect, well done. Come to stillness, and then we're just gonna use the ball for some assisted dynamic stretches. So coming down onto the floor, we're gonna kneel on one knee. Let's pop our right foot forward, and we're gonna push the ball away, coming into this hip flexor stretch. So opening up the back hip here, you can kind of lean onto the ball if that feels okay. Inhale here, and then exhale, we're gonna come back into the hamstring. Sorry about that dog interruption. See a waggy tail. Coming forward, we inhale. Good, and exhale. Come back into the hamstring again. Good, let's do that once more. Forwards, exhale, back into the hamstring. Perfect, coming to kneeling, and then we're gonna do the exact same on the other side. So left foot forward this time. Inhale, coming forwards, using the ball to support you, stretching into that back hip. Good, and take it back into the hamstring. Good, rolling the ball away. And then back towards you. So a really nice one to get into the hips. Of course, if you have any pains that don't feel quite right, then do not continue. But hopefully this is feeling okay today. Perfect. Come back to kneeling, and we're going to get started with our first exercise. We're going to use the ball to support us in a side leg lift. So leaning onto the ball like so, up on one knee, we are simply going to lift the foot up and back down, or the leg I should say. So we're working into the side of our glute, the abductors. Perfect. We want to exhale as we lift. Using the ball Just means we're stabilizing through our core as well. So we're working our core muscles without putting too much strain through the bump, which is perfect during pregnancy. Also probably feel it in your shoulder a little bit. Keeping it nice and controlled. Also doesn't matter how high the leg comes up. Just a little lift is fine. Let's go for 3, 2, last one, we're gonna hold it at the top, hold it here. Little circles forward, point the toe. Just for 3, 2, 1. Take it back for 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. We're gonna pulse here, little pulsing movement. Woo, this is burning for me. I can feel it in that supporting leg as well, in the glute. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Have a little wiggle. Move the ball round, and we're going to do the exact same on the other side. So getting into position on the ball. Let's lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. Good, so working through the waist a little bit here too. Keeping nice and still on that ball. Only the leg is moving. This side is always harder because we've just worked it as the supporting leg. Perfect, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted, point the toe, little circles forward. Oh my goodness, this burns. Just one more, take it back for 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted if you can, little pulses here. Keep breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. You can come to a little wiggle, a little stretch, and then we're going to take the ball up to standing. We need some wall space for this one, so hopefully you have something that you can pop the ball against. We're going to come into a supported wall squat, so ball is against the lower back. Feet can come nice and wide. Make sure you've got a good grip on the floor, and we're just going to lower down. Arms can come forwards, and then coming back up. We're going to inhale as we lower. Exhale to come up. Have a play around with this. Make sure it feels comfortable with your foot position and also the depth. My legs are coming parallel to the floor, but you can come just to here. Should feel quite tough on the legs. Perfect. We're going to go for 6, for 5, pushing the back against the ball so we're up nice and straight, shoulders are back. For 3, for 2, last one, we're going to hold it if we can and bring it all the way up. Perfect. Moving straight on to another leg exercise. We are going to use the ball to assist us in some lunges. So we're going to have our fingertips on the ball. We're going to step back into a reverse lunge as we keep the hands on the ball. Then we're going to come up, and then we're going to hinge forward, rolling the ball away. Back to center, and we go again. So stepping back into a lunge, using the ball to support, coming back up, and hinging forwards. Perfect, so very tough on the supporting leg in this one. Good, inhale to hinge, exhale to come up. Perfect, if this is too wobbly, you can pop your feet down in between each movement, but for more of a challenge, you can keep it lifted. Perfect, let's go for 3, more like this. Good. Perfect. Let's go for one more. using the ball to guide you. Last hinge. Amazing. Take it up, shake out those legs, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other leg. So to help with balance, make sure you are stepping back with your foot, not directly behind the other one, but almost on a separate track. And that should really help to support you. Good. And remember, you don't have to come very deep in the lunge if it doesn't feel okay today. It's just amazing that you're getting your body moving. Really nice. Good, you want to try and keep a nice straight back as we hinge. Woo, a bit wobbly, trying to look at the camera. Perfect. Let's go for 2 more here. Really working into the side of the leg and the glute here. Last hinge. Amazing. Shake out the legs. And then we're going to come straight back down to the mat and repeat again. So making sure you're starting with the same side again. Take a rest. Pause the video if you need to. Otherwise, we'll go straight back into it. Into our side leg lifts. Hand on the hip, inhale to prepare, exhale to lift. Good. This is a tough little leg and glute section. To kick us off, these are the main exercises today. So we're nearly through them. Good, let's go for 2 more. Last one, keep it lifted, point the toe, little circles forwards. Good, just for 3, 2, and 1, take it back. Small movement here, really working into that hip and glute. For 2, and 1, keep it lifted, little pulses. Woo. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Oh my goodness, really feeling that, and it's very sunny in here today, so I am definitely getting a sweat on. Getting into position on the other side, just make sure that we're not collapsing over the ball too much. We want to keep nice and strong through the shoulder. Then we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, lift the other leg. Good. Really nice. Keeping a nice strong body to help us through labour and recovery, just to make us feel good. Never regret moving your body, it usually always feels better afterwards. Let's go for 2 more. Last one, keep it lifted here, point the toes, circle forwards. Breathing through it for 3, 2, 1, take it back. For 3, 2, 1, little pulses to finish on this side. Oh my goodness, I'm smiling, but it kills. For 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Woo, straight back into our wall squats. So hopefully on the first round, you managed to find a space to do these. If not, you can just do normal squats with no ball, so you can still join in. Coming into a foot position that feels okay for you. That might be really wide, that might be narrow. Gonna inhale, roll the ball down the back. Exhale, come to stand. Good. Perfect. We're gonna go for 12 of these for the last time. A nice one to do because we're a bit more supported in our back. Already halfway. Keep that going for 3, for 2, and 1. Perfect. Coming back into our lunge position. I think I started this side. It's doing the same leg that you started with last time. We are going to step back into our lunge, roll the ball away, then we're going to come up and hinge, roll it away. Good. We're going to add on another element this time. Once we've completed our reps, we are going to come into some kickbacks as well, just to burn into that glute even more. Perfect. I hope you're keeping your balance at home. The great thing about doing it with the ball is that it does give you some support, but it is still challenging, so don't worry if it is a little bit wobbly. New exercises can take a while to get used to as well. Good, we're going to do one more here. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, up. Inhale to hinge. Exhale to come up. Ooh, shake out the legs, and then we're going to stay in that same standing leg. Support the upper body on the ball, and then we're going to come into some little kickbacks here. So kicking that leg and glute up, using the ball to support you. It should be burning through this side as well. And we're also working our core. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Final time. Stepping back with the opposite leg, using the ball to support you, and then coming into that hinge. Perfect. Take your time. Really nice, working at your own pace. Nice and controlled. Hugging the bump in slightly so that we're using our core muscles as well and not putting any strain through our lower back. Let's make this the last one. Hinging forwards, back up, and then we're going to come into our kickbacks. So using the ball to support you, we pulse that leg up. Bending through the supporting leg should help. Ooh, it's challenging. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hopefully that wasn't quite as wobbly as mine. Have a quick rest and a drink if you need it, and then we're just going to do a couple more moves and stretches. So all we're going to do is down to the mat. We're going to do some little tricep pushes. So in this sort of position, we're going to just drop into our elbows and push back up. So it's a very small movement, and it might feel a little bit shaky because we're using the ball to stabilise, which is obviously a challenge. But I just want us to feel the burn through the upper arms. So we're in like a little sort of praying position, dropping into the elbows and then coming back up. We don't want to put too much strain through our stomach, so just keep an eye on that, and if it's too challenging, we can just come up a little bit and do the same thing a little bit higher up. Otherwise, roll the ball away for a little bit more of a challenge. Inhale to come down, exhale, push those elbows up. Ooh, I can feel the burn already, so hopefully you can. We're just going to go for 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Perfect. Just coming into a nice side stretch now. We're going to pop one leg out. We're just going to roll the ball away and have a lovely stretch here. Perfect. Rolling back up, changing sides. Rolling the ball away, stretching over Perfect. Back to center. We're going to do our tricep dips once more. So coming forward, same thing. Inhale, pressing in. Exhale, pushing away. Good. So I just wanted to incorporate a little bit of upper body as it's been quite leg heavy. Toning into the arms. Good. Helping us get stronger for our press ups. Really nice. Let's go for 5 more if we can. I'm feeling the burn through the shoulders as well. You're doing really well. 3 more, let's go. Woo, final 2. And last one. Killer. Using the ball again for our side stretch. We can lean into the ball like this if that feels better. Or like the first time, we can roll the ball away. Whatever feels nice for you today. We'll stay a little bit longer. Good, coming back to center. On the other side. Good. A sort of shorter stretch with the bottom arm, or bringing that arm out for more of a stretch into the shoulder as well. Perfect. We're just going to finish with some nice back stretches, keeping the first one dynamic. Just rolling the shoulders out here. Release any tension. Pop the hands on the ball, roll it forwards, and just sink down into the stretch. Should feel quite nice on the back. Keeping the core somewhat engaged, so we don't want to obviously be collapsing like this and arching our lower back. We want to keep nice and strong through the core. This should feel nice through the upper body. Breathing here. And then we're going to roll the ball towards us. As we roll, we want to try and round our spine up, almost like we're doing some cat-cows. Draw the bump in, and then come up nice and straight. And we're going to do the same again. So pushing the ball away, coming into that nice upper body stretch, and then rounding the spine, drawing bump in as we roll up. Good, let's do 1 more like that, pushing the ball away. And then exhale, rounding as we come up. Good. Really nice, just finishing with some side stretches here. So very similar position. We're just going to bring the ball to one side this time. So I'm going over to the right and coming into kind of like a supported child's pose. So very similar to the first stretch, but we're just going to hold this one here. And that should feel really nice across the upper back. I know I've been getting quite a bit of upper back pain, I think, from expanding rib cage and everything growing and ligaments being looser, and this one's really helped with that. So if you've got a bit of a sore back, I hope this helps as well. Good, coming back up. And then we just want to do the same on the other side to move, get some more space. So over to the left this time. Same thing. Getting into a nice position that feels good for you on your upper back and through the side of the body, through the shoulders. Really nice. Breathing here. Perfect. Coming all the way back up and rolling the shoulders out to finish. And we are finished. Short and sweet today. I really hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that it gave you some exercise inspiration using your birthing ball and some stretches as well, and as it helps relieve any aches and pains or just leaves you feeling good, and also prepped for labour. Some of those are really good for getting baby into a good position for labour. I do have 2 other pregnancy workout videos up on my channel as well, so please go and check those out. They are a mixture of body weight and dumbbell exercises, really good for strengthening our bodies and also keeping us nice and fit throughout our pregnancies. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it so I know to create more, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.